Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time and I do apologize about that. I've had this video in the works for a very long time. I thought about how I was going to do it and I just thought, well, why not try to go ahead and get it out of the way today. And what it is just my Switch collection. Back in, I believe it was in March of this year, I actually went ahead and I got my hands on my very own Nintendo Switch, which I'll show you a little bit later in this video. And I've built up quite a collection. I'm going to try to count the games as I show them. I've got like half physical, half digital, and that's why part of the reason why I'm going to show my Switch. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and start off with the first game here, which is actually still in the packaging, and that is Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, some of these games I can't say too much on because I have not played them, and this is one of them. However, I have seen trailers for this game, and of course I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm a big Lego Star Wars fan, and I can't wait to play this. I might even play it later tonight, actually. I can't really open it because, again, it's in the packaging. I'll probably take care of that a little bit later on. But yeah, I am really excited to play this because I am a big Lego Star Wars fan. I've played Lego Star Wars, the video game. I've played Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. My favorite one is the complete saga. That will always be my favorite. It's probably my favorite Lego game as a whole. I just love that game so much. But yeah, that's the first game, so we're gonna go ahead and put it right here. The next game, this is also another game that I have not yet played, and funny enough, it's also a Star Wars game. Star Wars Jedi Knight Collection. I got this a while back, and it's 2 games, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, and Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I know pretty much nothing about these games. I think I've seen, what's it called? Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, a little bit of gameplay of that online. That might have been another Star Wars game, I'm not really sure. There's so many Star Wars games, it's not even funny, but if we open it here, this is the game, and as you can see, published by THQ, and I don't know why I showed the back, but just trying to display as much as I can. There's no manual or anything, but it is what it is. So, yep, that's that. Next we got Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Now, this game, I have played it. I have not played it yet on the Switch. But it's basically the same as the PS4 version, which is the other version that I have played. This game, let me tell you, I don't know how it's going to be on the Switch. I'm kind of nervous to play it on the Switch, to be honest, but this game was a nightmare. I'm just going to tell you that right now. This game was a living nightmare. And I haven't even done, like, half of the time trials in this game on the PS4. I can't even imagine what it's like to try to beat like the last few levels while you're on a time trial. Like, this is like a whole nother universe that I don't even want to think about experiencing right now. But there's no manual once again, but this is the game right here. I'll go ahead and show that. Again, nothing all that special, but yeah, just thought I'd showcase that. And put that back here. So far we've got 3 games. If I can get this back in the stupid thing. There we go. Alright. Next up, now this game I have played. It's Astroneer. I've only played this game once. And I think it's like a astronaut simulator. I don't really know. It's not first person, it's third person, but excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. This is a third person game. Like I said, it's not first person or anything, but it's like quest based. and it's a little bit like Minecraft, I guess. Um, it's I don't know how to describe it. It's been a while since I last played it, but um, it's very quest oriented, and I'm gonna be careful. Actually, I don't even think I have the code in here, so actually I don't even have to worry about that. But because there was a code for extra downloadable content that I've yet to use, but to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to use that because this game is apparently new. I don't know if that's just because of the GameStop or I don't know. But this is the game or the cover that is, and this is the actual game itself. Let me show that off, and pretty much the same as all the other ones I've shown off. Yeah, I think this game's new. I'm not really sure. I can probably let me see. Is this game new or? Yeah, 2021 is when it came out. So it's fairly new. Um, but I might play it again. I'm not really sure. I haven't really been in a rush, especially since one of the games I was playing on there is actually the next game right here. And that is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Now, this is a game, I also own this on the PS4, and unlike Crash Bandicoot 4, I have played, and I've pretty much finished this version of the game as well. I haven't beat it 100%, I might go back and try to do that. Unfortunately, there's no, like, achievements or trophies to go for like there was on the PS4, but it's still fun. Rehydrated, in my personal opinion, when they first announced it in June of 2019, I was very hyped up for it. And it did not disappoint, but it's clear that they could have done a lot more with it. And I feel like the developers were on a time budget, a huge time budget with this game, and that's why a lot of areas, and just even minor things with the game feel unfinished. But that's just my opinion. But it's still a good game, and I definitely recommend it. And playing it on the Switch too actually wasn't that bad either. There's also, with me playing a Switch recently, there are some games that I'm hoping do get brought back on the Switch at some point. But of course, that's an entirely different story for later on. But this next game I have is, it doesn't have a cover or anything, it's just the generic GameStop pre-owned cover. But it is Super Mario Odyssey, and it's E10. Don't know if that matters, but yeah, it's just a generic cover. As you can see, it's really nothing important. But we open it here, and I gotta be careful when I open this because this thing does not like to stay where it belongs. But this is the game itself. This is to get you an actual good feel for what the game looks like. I've played a little bit of it. It's pretty fun. I haven't put too much time into it. I haven't beat it, that's for sure. But I have played like a couple of the boss fights. It reminds me a lot. I used to have a Nintendo Wii back in the day. I was actually talking about this recently with another YouTuber. I had a Nintendo Wii back in the day, and one of the games I had on there was Super Mario Galaxy, and this game right here reminds me a lot of that. I haven't played Mario Galaxy in a long time. I haven't had my Wii in ages, but the last time I had it, just playing Odyssey on the Switch does remind me of it a little bit, and I can't wait to get farther into the game and see what else it has to offer, but obviously that's for a different time. This next game is also another game I've played on the PS4. It's another Crash game, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I just got this fairly recently, and I haven't beat it yet. I'm also trying to go for the relics at the same time as I beat the levels too, so I'm trying to get everything done. And in that time, it was over 3 years ago when I platinumed all 3 games on the PlayStation 4. Excuse me again. And over that time, I realized like how much I did not miss going for those relics. because the relics in this game, they're not like, I'm sure they're not going to be anything like Crash 4, but they're still insane, man. Like, obviously that's no pun intended, but oh my god, excuse me one more time. I just had my dinner like 5 minutes ago, um, but yeah, this game, playing it again, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game. It's just, and I've only played through the first one on here so far. But playing it again has made me realize just how much I miss not going for those relics because they are insane. At least on here, I don't have to go for gold like I did in the console version. That was stupid, but it is what it is. It's just, it's a fun game, and I was really happy to be able to experience it again. But unfortunately, the relics do kind of ruin it. But maybe at some point I can just decide to go for those later. But I want to get as much as I can done, because I am a completionist, or sort of anyway. This game right here is fairly new. Now, let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory. I I'm not a certified Pokemon fan. In fact, I have never played any of the games. I may have played one in a friend's house at one point. I may have experienced it at some point in my life. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. Um, so I was never really that big into Pokemon. I do know they have a new one coming out at some point, I think later this year. Like I think it's sometime during the season, during the summertime, but um, this, I've put about like 9 or 10 hours into it so far. This is a phenomenal game. It is phenomenal. I have enjoyed this game so much, and it's honestly made me want to. Sorry, my OCD was bothering me about the games, but um, this game has made me want to go back and see if I can like get my hands on some of the other Pokemon games that they have. Um, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I'm not even that familiar with the franchise, but I'm sure that there's some other Pokemon gyms out there that other people could recommend. And if you're watching this video and you are a Pokemon fan, and you know of any other Pokemon gyms, please let me know in the comments, because this has been a phenomenal game. I'm not even close to beating it. At least I don't think I am. But from what I have played so far, it is really enjoyable, and it's definitely something. It's definitely one of my top Nintendo Switch games right now. I've put a lot of time into it, but even then, like, there's still so much to do. I've got a long way to go. So, yeah, that's Pokemon Legends Arceus. Fun game. I definitely recommend it, especially if you have a Switch. If you have a Switch and you don't have that game, what's wrong with you? Like, the only reason why I initially even got that game to begin with is because a lot of my friends had it. My sister even had it too. And, I thought about it. I was like, might as well give it a try. I did not know it was going to be nearly as good as what it turned out to be. So I'm kind of glad that I, went down the route that my friends were going, and my sister, and I decided to pick it up, and because that was definitely a really good choice. Next game right here, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Now, once again, unlike or actually just like Crash 4, I have not played this yet. I picked this up on my birthday, like a month ago, and I have played it on the PS4. It's some of these games I do have on the PS4, and this is one of them. I haven't played the PS4 version in quite a while, but with this game, I'm really looking forward to playing it on the Switch. I just have to find the time to play it because I don't always have the time to, with work and stuff, I don't have the time to, always pop in a game and play it. But this is definitely something I'm looking forward to playing. It's a really enjoyable Spyro game. I was glad that they brought it back because before then I did play the original trilogy. Not exactly on the PS1. I have a PS3, but with that I was able to buy and download some of the games, or all the games actually, on the PS3 and play them. And I didn't beat any of them, but being able to experience those games with enhanced graphics and details and models and textures and all that good stuff, and even in some cases like new content, like that was definitely a big plus for me. And it was also refreshing after the Insane trilogy, not having to worry about any stupid time relics. So that was definitely a refresher for me. So I'm looking forward to playing this on the Switch. I didn't do this without Chaos, but um, this is the game itself. I'm probably not even going to bother taking it out, but there's CTR Nitro Field right here, which is also on the Switch. That's the only one, like one of the only other games left that I have on the PS4 that I want to get for the Switch. So I'll definitely be trying to pick that up. But other than that, that's pretty much it for Reignited. It's a good game. It's been a few years since I played it. But other than that, we got one more physical game. And then afterwards, I'm going to show you guys my digital games, which there's not very many of. But the last physical game that I have, it's actually two games in one. And it's the Tasmanian Tiger. It's Tie 1 HD and Tie 2 Bush Rescue HD. I've yet to play Tide 2, but I have played the first game quite a bit. I'm like halfway through. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. This was one of those games on the PS2 that I missed growing up. And now that I have a Switch and I saw that they have this, I'm like, might as well pick it up, and I'm pretty glad that I did because the first game especially has proven to be a lot of fun. I saw someone online review both of these games. They said the first game is better than the second one. I can't say for sure because, again, I haven't played the second one. But from what I have played of the first game, that is, it's really fun. It's fairly new, too, from what I can see on the price tag. But this is what the game looks like. That's the cover. Those are the different boomerangs you get. I've gotten a few of them. And that's what the actual game itself looks like. The second game is a digital download. The code for that, I've already used it. So there's no point to give it out, but which I wouldn't anyway. But this is the first game. And again, I just do that just to showcase everything. Oh, and I can also drop it too. That makes life 100 times better. Just know, people, that dropping things in life can always make things so much better. But yeah, let me get this thing back in, and then I will show you guys my digital games, which again, there aren't very many of, but I still want to show them because it's part of my collection. So counting all of these games, so I got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 games so far. So that's 10 physical games. Actually, if you count these two, the Tie and Tie 2, I think that's 11. We'll just count it as 10 since it's all on display right here. And then let me get my Switch out, and I'll show you guys from here the games that I have on digital. So this is my Switch, and as you can see, I'm on my profile here. So the first game I have here is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. As you can see, I put about 5 hours into this game. This is a really fun kart racer, really enjoyable. I've played a few Mario Karts in my day. I played one on the Nintendo DS, and I think I even played the original on my 3DS, which I think I ended up giving that to my sister because I hardly played that thing. But I played this game quite a bit. It's definitely my favorite Mario Kart. And multiplayer in this game is really fun too. There's so many different characters and customization options. If I can even get that out, but there's so much like customization and variety in this game. It's very similar to Crash Nitro Fueled, which is, again, I need to get that game. But yeah, this has proven to be a really fun experience. Yeah. There's not much else I can say about it. I think I beat the career mode, but I think I still have some other things to do. Obviously, I have not unlocked everything. I'm not even close to doing that, but probably don't even have the um, probably don't even have enough playtime to even be able to do that. But also, I suck at the time trials too. The time trials are not very easy, but that's to be said. I was never really all that great in Nitro Fueled either. Um, but yeah, that's Mario Kart 8 for you. Let's see. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let me just make this very clear. I have about 5 hours in this game. I suck at this game. I am not good at it whatsoever. This game is kind of it's a little difficult for me. I don't know why. I was never really into the Zelda games, much like with I believe it was the Pokemon games. Yeah, the Pokemon games. Much like with that Zelda, I was never really into Zelda. I barely know anything about the lore, or any of the characters or anything. So this was like my first introduction to it. Um, I also have Skyward Sword HD that I bought, or I think I got it as like a free code or something. I got it from the store somehow. I got it and I have it. I just haven't played it yet. That's also on digital download. Um, so I can't really say much about it, but this is the other Zelda game I have, and this is the one that obviously I put the most playtime into. Even though I suck at this game, it's really fun. And I've managed to complete some of the temples, which give you like extra points towards like your health and your stamina and everything. So that's always a plus. But am I skilled at this game? Yeah, not really. um, but other than that, that's pretty much it for Breath of the Wild. Not much else I can say. It's a good game. I definitely recommend getting it if you haven't already. I think it's been out for like what, 5 years. So definitely recommend playing it if you have the chance. Um, what's down here? Aha. Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. So these two games, so obviously it's similar to the Thai collection where it comes with two games. Bowser's Fury, I've played a little bit of. I haven't beaten it. It's basically like Super Mario 3D World meets Super Mario 3D Land, but with like an open world free roam type situation where you have your own hub and then you can go to different levels, kind of like a Lego game, or basically it's an open world Super Mario game. It's fun. I just haven't put a whole lot of time into it. Most of my time has been spent on Super Mario 3D World, which, oh my god, I am so sorry, guys. That's what happens when you eat dinner like 15 minutes later and you start to record. But yeah, Super Mario 3D World is where I put most of my time into. That's why it says 10 hours. Um, I have beaten this game. Don't get me wrong, I have beaten it. I beat all the stages. Some of the boss fights were really fun in that game. Um, and now I guess what I'll try to do at some point, which that was actually the last time I played it. I went back and I tried to get the green stars. So I might try to get all those at some point, but I'm not really in a hurry to do so because I don't even know the reward that they give you. But nevertheless, I did beat the game. I got all the secret stages and everything, so that was definitely really fun and really enjoyable. Um, Other than that, that's pretty much it. Next game we got here is Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is another game. I actually got this primarily because my sister plays it as well, and I played it. We've played it together a little bit, and I gotta say, it is a pretty fun game. Like if you're into building houses and managing like a community or something, similar to like The Sims, which I was never really a big fan of. This is actually a really fun game. All the characters are fun and interesting, and the store, the way they have the store set up, not just for like the in-game currency, but actually buying stuff with real life money is really cool. The way they have it set up. I would explain it, but I don't want this video to go on for like an hour. um, so yeah, it's a fun game. As you can see, I put about 10 hours into it. It's really fun. I don't know where I last left off. I think I still need to make some improvements on my house, which I'm not going to show that because I haven't really made it all that far. Um, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Is the Astroneer game I was talking about. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So if you've ever had a Nintendo Wii, or if you've ever had 3DS and you've played Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. 2 or New Super Mario Bros. Wii, this is basically the same game. I do believe this one was on the Wii U, but I think they ported it to the Switch, and that's how I was able to get it, was through the store. And this game is basically the same as those, but it's got new elements. I really can't say too much aside from it's a good game. It's not. I wouldn't say it's any better than those two. I haven't played those two in a while. I did beat this game. I beat it 100%. Well, not 100% because I still missed some of the stars. I haven't even gotten all the stages. As a matter of fact, if you look on my channel, there was a video I uploaded a couple months ago regarding the bonus stages in this game. One of them, which is the one where you're basically timed and you have to like time yourself on when you run at certain points in order to stay on track and not like fall off the level. And trying to get 3 star tokens, all 3 of them in that level, is a nightmare. And it took me like 100 or so tries to do that. That's why I titled that video "This level equals the bane of my existence," because it was a nightmare trying to do that. But I finally did it. I think it was called Run For It. It was literally called Run For It. It was an alright level at first. It was unique, but my god, was it annoying, and I hope I never have to play it again. Let's see. Brawlhalla. This is also another game that I've played on the PS4. This is actually the last game in my collection that I have here. And with Brawlhalla, similar to here, what you see on the Switch, same thing on the PS4. I have not played it all that much. I was never really into it. That's why I only played it for a little while. I literally only played it once on here, and that was just with my sister and my brother-in-law. It's not that it was a bad game. It's just, I don't know. I think it's the fighting style of it that I just was never really a big fan of. I had like a friend that was really into this game, and he grinded the mess out of it. I can't really do that. It's just not that interesting for me. But I can definitely see why people are interested into it. It's just me personally. It's just not really for me, and unless like my brother-in-law or my sister wants to play it again, I'm probably not going to play it again. So yeah, so let's see, all together. So if I count my physical games again, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then if we go to my home page, 15. Give me 1 second, guys, just bear with me. Skyward Sword. So altogether, I have 16 Nintendo Switch games. Altogether, 16 up front. Like, that's already a decent collection so far. So I have 16 Nintendo Switch games. Obviously, I didn't count the individual games that have a collection. Plus, I don't want to bore you guys with just doing that the whole time. But yeah, that is 16 games altogether, which is pretty insane if you ask me. In like the past like few months, I've been able to maintain a collection like that. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Don't worry about that. Let me go ahead and take this off. Remove this. That's pretty much my Switch collection. I am the Grim Reaper. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been a while in the making, but I finally have everything recorded. I don't know when this video will be out, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you have the chance. And yeah, I will hopefully see you guys later. I might try to do a video of my other collections, like my PS4, my PS2, and PS3, and all the other stuff I have. Maybe my Xbox 360 games. and Xbox One. But other than that, that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you all later. Bye, guys.